It's important once your page is set up that you give somebody else some admin privileges. Now, an admin is at the highest level of people with what's called a page role. So from your new page, go up here to Settings, and then down the left, it's Page Roles. Scrolling down, you will be able to see existing people who have a role on this page. And there I am listed as an admin, and it gives you a short summary of what that person can do with that page role. It's important that you assign somebody else as an admin, even if you're fully intending to do most of the work or the overseeing of this page yourself. The reason for this is that somebody else needs to be able to step into your shoes if you can't. So, for instance, if you're ill and something needs doing, or if you're no longer able to perform your duties as the admin, somebody needs to be able to do those things that you would have done. Such as, in the future, suppose this page is no longer necessary, they need to be able to delete the page completely. But only an admin can do that. It's important to give somebody, a trusted person, those powers even if they don't use them. But if you're part of an organisation or a business, make sure that the people who need to know who the other admin or admins are. If the time comes that you need removing as an admin, then one of the other admins will be able to do that and then also assign an admin role to somebody else. So again, the person with the admin access may never actually do anything on the page other than take you off as admin and add somebody else who's going to step into that role. Like a key holder to a property, they may never live there, they may never even set foot into the property, but if somebody needs a key, they are able to make a copy of that key and give it to the person who does need access. So you can think of admins in that role as a spare key holder. So this is where you can type a name or email address. If the person that you are wanting to be an admin is on your friends list, they will come up here as you type their name. And just make sure that you change this to suit the type of role that you're intending to give them. It's just giving you the little warning. If you're adding a new admin to your page, please bear in mind that they'll have the same permissions as you do to make changes to this page, including deleting it. So I'm going to type the name of somebody who's on my friends list, and I would like to invite them to be an admin. Once their name has appeared in that text field there, you can click Add. And it will then just ask you to enter your password. This is your Facebook password. You can see that there are actually a few different types of roles that you can invite people to play to help you run this page. If you have a look at this grid here, it will tell you exactly what the different roles can do. Some people might be really happy to help you run the page, but would be naturally very afraid of having the full powers of an admin for fear that they might delete something or mess something up. And that is a real possibility and something that you do have to think about when you're assigning an admin role to somebody. But like I said before, it is important that somebody does have access to those full powers. But when you're thinking about the day-to-day running of your page, if you look to the editor column, they don't have the main powers of being able to delete the page. It shows that they can still edit the page, which means put up posts, edit posts, and also do live Facebook broadcasts. They would be able to send messages privately as the page. Increasingly with businesses and organisations, charities, people are finding and communicating via Facebook. So rather than sending an email, they will go to the Facebook page and click on message and send a message. An interesting page role is that last column there over on the right, live contributor. So what this allows them to do is to do a live Facebook broadcast, but they can't do anything else, which would be send and receive messages as the page or edit comments of others. So you really need to have a good look down this list and see what you would like other people to do for you. Something that's really important for yourself and for the other people who now have roles on this page is that you decide what type of notifications you will receive via Facebook. And notifications are when you get a little red symbol appearing next to the little picture of the world. To deal with your own notification settings, and this doesn't affect the other page roles, this is just for yourself, go to the little downwards facing triangle on the blue bar at the top and down to settings. Now note, this is your own personal settings and not the main page's settings that we're going to now. And down the left, it's notifications. And what we're going to deal with initially is on Facebook. So this is when you are actually active on Facebook, and edit. Now this is something that you should go through for your own personal Facebook in a general sense, so that you're only getting notified about things that you want to get notified about whilst you're active. But what we're concerned with at this moment is going down to pages you manage, and we'll hit edit there. If you've got a lot of pages, you will just need to make sure that you're getting to the one that you're concerned with at this moment. And for every page, there's 3 options about the type of notifications you get: on, digest, and off. On means that every time there's some activity on your page, such as somebody likes a post or a picture or makes a comment, a little notification will come up on your icon of the world up there on the blue bar. Digest will not tell you about every single time that this happens, but instead of that, just once a day, it will let you know. It might say 3 people liked your post, or someone posted on your page. If you turn notifications off, you will receive no notifications whatsoever. Now this is something that a very passive page role person would want to do. So for instance, if you are the main admin and you're going to be the one who is active on the page, but you've made somebody else an admin purely as like a key holder, it's really important that they come here and choose off or digest, whatever they want to do, because otherwise every time somebody sends a comment or a message or likes something, their Facebook is going to go ping at them. So if they're looking to literally just be a spare key holder, then off is the option for them. It lets you get on with your admin role without bothering them on a daily basis. Now, the second part to the notification side of things is really important if you are signed into Facebook on a mobile device, and especially so if you've got your notifications set to on the part we were just looking at. It's really important that for every device that you're signed in on your Facebook account to, that you have decided whether you want that mobile device to notify you of what goes on Facebook. If you're telling Facebook that you want to know every time somebody likes something or sends a comment, that's okay if you're on your laptop, but you need to consider what notifications are coming through to you on your phone all the time, which includes during the night. So if you are asleep and you sleep with your phone in the same room and it is audible, or you have a vibrate mode active and a notification comes through at 3 in the morning, you're going to hear that if you've told your phone to tell you about these things. So what you need to do is to go into your phone settings and go to find the notifications and make sure you tell your phone or tablet whether or not you would like to know about every single bing and bong that goes on, no matter what the time. Personally, I have the notifications on Facebook, for instance, for this new page on, but I tell my phone that I don't want to know every single time there's something going on. So what will happen is I will open the app on my phone when I have the opportunity to do so throughout the day, and I will see then all the little individual notifications that Facebook has been saving for me until I've had the time to look.